Hello dear Taurus, welcome back. This is A from High Fives High Fives Tarot. This is your October 2022 Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus love reading for the sign of Taurus. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Speaking of, there's something in here that you need to hear today. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and you could scroll down the page and make your own 3-card spread using the Star Spinner Tarot deck. And if you are still confused, or you are not sure, or you still want more interpretation for your reading, you could send me an email with a screenshot of your 3 cards, and I would make a free interpretation for you. Just follow up the link in the description box below, and yeah, you could see there the email or the page. Anyway, what's up dear Taurus? Are you lashing out on your person? Are you using your this is Princess Parlasade. Are you moving too fast without actually thinking it through? Are you clicking before you think? Are you lashing out on your person before you actually empathize about where they are coming from? Are your words sometimes hurtful, or you are harsh, saying harsh stuff to your person? The Page of Swords. The sword suit is always a double-edged one. Swords are always double-edged. Sometimes you speak your truth, but to a point that we hurt other people. And the energy of the page, you have here the Page of Swords in reverse. The energy of the page is always there's some naivety in it, if not ignorance, if not immaturity. I mean, you feel that you are speaking your truth, but it has that energy of a selfish vibe, a selfish energy. You feel that you're speaking your truth and you are right all the time, but you have forgotten, or you neglected how your person would feel about your truth. I hope I am making sense. I apologize if I pause, or I apologize for any other prepositions, wrong grammar, whatever. English is not my first language, but I hope I'm still making sense. What is that? Ooh, exhausted. Are you stressed, dear Taurus? And your stress is getting the best of you. I mean, that is the Empress right there. This could be in the past, because I drew it first in the past spread, but it may have the energy of that the past scenario may be still applicable in the present moment. The Empress has the energy of that abundance, fertility. I mean, you have the potential. What I am picking up as an energy of this card here is that you have the potential to grow your resources, the potential to grow your life with your person, but it is somehow being put to waste only because you have a specific goal that you want your person also to be on board with you. I mean, you have a certain expectation of how things should turn out, and it exhausts you. It's only one way. It's a one-way street, at least from you. Perhaps you are not seeing that way, that you are executing or you're behaving in a way that you are not in a relationship. I mean, you could be wanting control, and as a result, you are stretching yourself way too thin, dear Taurus. Micromanagement, perhaps. Being tactless, perhaps. Moving too fast. I mean, you would charge. You would charge because you think that it is a right move, when in fact you are hurting your person. And I am picking up the energy that your person just lets you be you. I mean, they signed up for the relationship because they know that you're that kind of person, and so they are just silent, and they are just being mum about it. In what ways can you communicate empathetically see. Look at her. She is riding her pig, ready for an adventure, ready to charge forward. But she knows she is moving forward. She is going where she wants to be, but she is not aware that she's riding a pig. Am I making sense with my point a while ago? I mean, you are charging forward. You're ready to move fast. You have that tunnel vision towards your goal, but you are not aware that the tools that you have with you would not be enough for you to reach that point. As a result, you are expecting way too much, but the energy you put into the table, your expectations just drains you. So it's just break even. I hope I am making sense right here. I mean, untapped potential, also refusal to communicate, refusal to listen to your peers, refusal to collaborate, to cooperate. I mean, collaborate, being a team player. I mean, you want it your way. Not seeing your person as your equal. Could be that. That is the energy I'm getting here. This is the Two of Cups. I mean, being romantically involved with someone upright, seeing the other person as your equal, seeing the other person as similar to you. I mean, acting in a way, being empathetic and being kind to this person because you see yourself in this person. That's supposed to be how it is upright, but you have it in reverse. So what I am picking up on this is that you are seeing there's an equal power relations here, and perhaps you are not seeing that, or you're not aware. If you're not aware, perhaps you're in denial of that. You're not seeing your person as your equal. So what's up, dear Taurus? Having your way, having that piggyback ride. I mean, just like also a piggyback ride. Why do you piggyback? Right? Because you can't fly. You can't move. You're not the fast mover. So you piggyback on someone who can do it better than you. But the thing is, you Taurus could be piggying back on this person, on your person, but you are directing them how to fly, how to be a pig. They are the pig, you need their help, but you are telling them how to be a pig, but you are not a pig. I hope I'm making sense here, dear Taurus. You're telling your person to act a certain way. Yeah, just what I've mentioned. You're telling them how to be a pig, but you are not a pig. You're the one on the piggyback ride. So you're supposed to be the passenger. You're supposed to be you're supposed to learn from them. But instead of learning from them, you give yourself almost like an upper hand on how to be a pig. See that pig there? Anyway, I'm not getting that. Let's just what are you turning your where are you turning your blind eye on? The traditional image of the Two of Swords there is you have a blindfold on. I mean, the truth have been showed or have been presented to you, but you turn a blind eye on them. So in what ways are you turning your blind eye on? Or you are refusing to see the truth in a situation. You're refusing to listen in. You're refusing to hear feedback from your person. You are at a dead end. Perhaps you are struggling with this balance, struggling with that perhaps this has been something that has been relayed to you and you don't listen. This could be your person. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. At least from your perspective, they are moving too slow. They're not doing anything. They are lazy, not taking action. But with the cards that happened or that come out before that, I strongly feel that, at least from your perspective, they are very slow moving, they are very lazy, but perhaps they are just doing this because they are waiting directions from you. You have conditioned them in a way that you may have treated them as a child, and so they are awaiting directions from you. You have trained them to wait directions from you, and as a result, they are not doing anything, but you are expecting them to think beforehand, to act before you even say so. But here's the thing, dear Taurus, you are telling them what to do. You for the longest time, you are telling them how to do things. You are controlling them. I'm sorry, dear Taurus, but your cards that's your cards, that's not me. Those are the messages from your cards. It just started with this Page of Swords. I mean, you could be honest, you could be brutally frank, you could be tactless, sure. But this is a page. I mean, it's coming from that ignorant, if not immature energy. You're trying to be a smart kiddo, but you're only 17 years old. You're trying to be an adult, but you're just 17 years old. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There are 17-year-old who are very adults, but there's this arrogance in it. Do I make sense? Am I making sense? Feeling left out in the cold. Ooh, mystery. See? Okay. There could be a make or break situation that is bound to happen between the two of you. Perhaps your person would not talk to you. Perhaps your person would be silent about this, would not communicate with you, and it will, oops, those are too many cards. It will bring you confusion, if not frustration, and so you would make the changes that has to be made, or finally you would listen to them. I hope so. Collaboration. I mean, the uncertainties. I can't help but hear this person would leave you if you stay controlling. It's not actually that they would leave you. It's just giving you that hint that they could leave you. They wouldn't actually leave you because they can't live without you, and they can't function perhaps without you. But it's just as perhaps they would shut down. They would not talk to you. They would spend time with their friends more, and you would be left alone in the cold, left alone in the dark. I mean, they wouldn't update you about what's going on in their life. They would ask for space, perhaps. They would ask for a time off with you, and this will make you think or rethink or reevaluate what have you been doing, or how have you been treating them, how are your words affecting them. And as a result, I strongly feel that you would come up to them and be a leader in this situation, and finally cooperate. Taurus born individuals are very stubborn. See, your person is dealing with a Taurus. A Taurus who expects too much. A Taurus who wants to have it their way. This is the King of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you would ask them to do right now, just to like talk to me, like chat with me. Perhaps you are trying to get their attention, but they would hide inside their shell. They're very risk averse, very hesitant to send you that message, very hesitant to follow you once again. They just need space right now. And they're hurting, or they are hurt. They were hurt. I mean, I'm getting that confused vibe from them. I mean, do I message him or her? Do I message Taurus? Do I just stay here and not talk because I am hurt right now? Very silent, very calm. I mean, they don't want to meet you. I mean, they don't want to talk to you right now simply because they feel that you are angry, you are frustrated, and they don't want to cross your path because they know that you would lash out on them. I mean, you could be older than your person, but your person seems to be more mature than you. They are very calm and collected, empathetic. They have they have your best interest at heart, and they know that when they shut down, when they go into that safe space that they think they need, just a respite from you, they know that they would hurt you in the process, and so they are confused. I mean, I want to go back to my safe space. I want to be away from Taurus for a short period of time, but I know that they would hate me for doing that, for choosing that. So Taurus, what's up? They were hurt, very hurt, and they were waiting for favorable conditions to come, but at the end of the day, they still have you in mind. They still have your best interests at heart. How are you gonna pay back? How are you gonna pay back that kind of sadness? How are you gonna pay back that kind of kindness, dear Taurus? Not sadness. It could be sadness. Why did I say sadness? It could also be sadness. How can you ease? How can you be this receptive and nurturing person to them, dear Taurus? Because they have been this understanding person towards you. How can you get out of your of that dark path surrounding you right now? I mean, you would call out to them, they would rescue you, and then you would lash out on them. Is that how you would treat this person? They are waiting for favorable conditions to come forward. But in case you're wondering what they're up to or what they're thinking, they're thinking about your welfare. If I were this person's friend, I would just find it so unfair. Restlessness, previous heartache that's affecting them still right now. Confusion. I just can't if not sadness. That's what's going on around them. Yeah. Sadness. I mean, you may have your anniversary right now, but they are not that happy or not elated to celebrate it. I mean, they want to. They're only excited by your presence, dear Taurus, but there's something bigger than the two of you. And coming from that mature space and intelligent space, they know that it has to be dealt with. I mean, they could be communicating with their friends and they're asking for advice. They're very sad right now. Okay, morning dew girl, the universe's message for you: any tears, any sadness, it will soon fade away. I mean, you are exactly where you need to be. If you feel sad right now, know that it will soon pass. And she's collecting here dewdrops, tears. She will throw it into the river. It's time to release negative energies. It's time to release emotions that no longer serves you, especially if this has something to do with sadness, or if you don't feel good about the situation. It's time to release it, and it's time to to face your fears. I mean, do you fear that this person will no longer love you when you show your vulnerable side? I mean, don't hide. Don't hide your vulnerability. Don't hide your weakness to your person. If there's a person who would truly understand your insecurities, your fears, it is your person. So treat them right. You have to, you're exactly where you need to be. If you feel sad right now, you're exactly where you need to be. Look at it as a learning moment. What can you learn from this experience? How can you make changes? Where do you need to make changes if it need be? So I guess I would have to leave it at that. Dear Taurus, continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you, Taurus. See you soon. Bye.